Nithyanandam. This is Mark and welcome to Entv News from Janapitam Ashram in Bidadi. It's Thursday, January 19th, 2012. The headlines. In today's talk on Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, verse 35, Swamiji instructs us to excavate our treasure of creativity. Entv continues round-the-clock broadcasting. Everyday live Nithya Yoga from Bidadi. Entv offers live streaming of Aarti from the Nithyanandeswara Temple. Dakshinamurthy Abishekam performed today. Now for the main news. In today's talk on Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, verse 35, Swamiji instructs us to excavate our treasure of creativity. We engage this alchemy when we persevere in our work beyond boredom. Once work feels dull, most human beings feel restless and cast about for a different occupation, which they think will be more enjoyable. Succumbing to this impulse, however, only repeats the inevitable cycle. Applying ourselves more diligently to the same boring task produces the pressure we need to break through to our creative reservoir. At that point, the work itself is irrelevant. We transform into dynamic inspiration, no matter what we are doing, no matter what is happening.
Basic law is everybody is good at everything. There is no such thing as good at something, not good at something else, will not do something else. See, this preferring something over the other is basically from the ego. And I tell you, even your own ego is not very clear. What do you want or don't want? So anything falls on you as a responsibility, take it up. No question of choice in the work. Choice in the work is nothing but you trying to strengthen your confusion or what you believe as your pattern. You trying to strengthen your confusion or what you believe as your pattern. Both needs to be broken. If you have a strong preference, it's a strong pattern, break it. If you have no preference and chaos, that also has to be broken, break it. Bhagavan is very clear. Don't go for others' work. Go for your own swadharma. Don't go for somebody else's way of working. It is preferable to do one's own duty, even if it appears to be devoid of merits, than taking up a different practice. Please understand. What is given to you, make that as your lifestyle. Express your complete creativity in that. When I say your natural duty, I don't mean just because your father is a Shudra, you have to be Shudra. No. Your father is a Brahmana, you are Brahmana. No. You are a temperament. Those days the enlightened gurus and the family gurus will be there to tell you your temperament. Creativity is the depth of the honesty you express towards your possibility. It has nothing to do with just painting, dancing, singing. How you sit with you is creativity. Not when somebody looks at you. So work more on creativity, not on changing work. Change of work. Human beings constantly try to change the work. But Bhagavan is insisting, stop spending your time and energy to change the work. Start expressing creativity.
In other news from the ashram, as you may be aware, Entv is now broadcasting around the clock. Children's programs, new and archived programs, as well as Swamiji's discourses, and live programming can now be watched at ntv.nithyananda.org. Nithya Yoga Live. Viewers are guided through the latest and most effective techniques to create a healthy, relaxed, and enjoyable body. Current Nithya Yoga classes can be viewed as 90-minute segments at 4:45 a.m. and 10 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Live streaming of Aarti from the Anandeswara Temple starting at 6:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. News from the temple. Dakshinamurthy Abishekam, or Holy Bath, was performed today. Let us end our news with this bliss dose from Swamiji. The more you are filled with purpose, the more you become empty of bliss. Thank you for joining us, and tune in for tomorrow's news on Entv. Nithyanandam.